What's up, everybody? I'm back with a new visual novel. Just came out today, and it's called Instinct. I don't know much else besides from that, but we got a little paw print when we for a cursor. Anyways, let's see. Looks like our two choices are English or Panyaklam. Well, anyways, if you want to see more of this content or content like this, please leave a like, comment, and or subscribe. Let's get on with English. Oh, meow. Whoa. Okay. Well, anyways, let's look at the options. I'm just gonna turn the music just a tad. There we go. And we're okay with everything else. Jeebus. The Jeebus created this, and so did other. Alright, well anyways, let's go back. Good morning. Triumphant. I enter the store. Looks like the rest did me good. Oh, okay, so we are the girl. I'm feeling quite well and refreshed, even though my legs haven't been holding me up and by the end of the week. I know what you mean, girl. Oh, they literally have pedigree, right? Or it's supposed to be pedigree, but I think it says pedigree. Yeah. They don't want to get copyrighted there. Anyways, I spent the weekend in bed watching useless but popular TV shows. Right now, I'm full of energy. I clench my hand into a fist and punch the air. Almost reaches the huge invisible rival exhaustion and laziness. And then like a customer just turns the corner and just punch her in the face. Well, it's time to work. Good morning. Good morning, all. Well, I already have an achievement. Achievement, good morning. What can I say to you but good morning? Good morning, Hall. Good morning, dogs and cats in cages. Well, you know, that makes it sound bad. Good morning, boxes with pet foods on the shelves. Such a wonderful start of the day. The sun is shining, the birds are singing. What can it possibly be better than this? A hot person walking in, that's what it is. Good. How did I know? No, I really just guessed, but Chris. Wait, this really. Oh, this guy's name's Christian. Okay, this early in the morning, and you're already causing a nuisance. Morning. What? A disgruntled silhouette appears in the middle of the hall. No, I'm here to help. As usual, he's in a bad mood this morning. Where's your good morning? You'll get one when you earn it. Put some boxes of pet food on display shelves. Can you see I'm trying to look up your skirt? And again, just like usual, he is harsh to me. I ain't do anything unpleasant to him on the weekend. Does anything unpleasant happen to him at all? Are there days when his stupid ugly mug doesn't look this miserable and irritated? I ask myself these questions almost daily. He's only worked here a couple months, and he's bossing me around like an evil master. I lift a few light boxes and carry them towards the half-empty shelves. How can he make a girl heave weights like this, even if they're not really heavy? I've been working here longer, and I have a special relationship with the mistress. I'll find a way to get rid of him. I mumble it under my breath as I walk. I'm gonna kill him. New shipment. Smells so good. What the hell? Do I eat cat food or something? I feel a trickle of saliva running down my chin. A few drops fall on the floor. What a wonderful aroma. I can imagine these tender pieces of chicken and creamy sauce melting and disappearing in my mouth. Everyone says that dried pet food is bad for digestion, so I'm not allowed to eat it, but people still sell it for a reason, right? Yeah, for cats, stupid. Sometimes people just make no sense. Hey, you, keep moving. It's almost opening time. A loud and rude, extremely displeased voice booms across the hall. As if I've been doing anything wrong, I wasn't breaking bases or scratching. Is that? I think they spelled that wrong. The furniture. Sorry guys, I already got a 4th grade level. I'm working. He doesn't even allow me to marvel at the masterpiece of food industry or server. I'm done. They get the bucket and mop. Chop chop. His commanding tone makes me lose it. Why am I supposed to do all the messy jobs? All he does is just stand at the register and unlock doors. What a scrub. I turn to the master, my hands on my hips. What an asshole. I think, but can't say a single word out loud. I feel like I'm reading it wrong, but then I think maybe English is not the creator's first language. It did give us the chance of Payakuno. I never even heard of that language, but yeah. Look at this pet store. We sell one cat. One lone black cat in that cage. And some cardboard. All my bravery vanishes as soon as I look at the moron. And it happens all the time. His eyes and posture are so intimidating. He looks like a killer or something. Even though you can't tell it by his physical shape, he's as thin as a beanpole. It's impossible to imagine him harming anyone. But this glare, it feels like I'm under interrogation. Fine. I sigh. What? How come she's second? I sigh. There's nothing to do for me except for get some janitor things and wipe the floor with the wet, stinky mop for the rest of the morning. I hate the smell of detergent. Why do people invent these torture solutions that make your eyes water and your nose sting? And as far as the cold water, water. It's too wet to exist in the first place. You could do without any of this. People should stop washing floors and just drink the milk instead of water. But, as I said, sometimes people make no sense. Parking and powdering, I slowly drag my feet along the corridor. Tut, tut, tut. Today started so nicely. Good morning, Ginger. My beautiful mystery is walking towards me with her favorite nightie, with lacy shorts peeking out from underneath. I think they're called panties. To be precise, it's an elegant and sexy pajamas, but I prefer matching it as half transparent dress with nothing underneath. She's the owner of the store and my heart. I rush into her embrace. Purr, purr, purr. Nothing at all. I'm totally lost in thought as I nuzzle into the curves of my favorite woman. I want to squeeze her in my arms forever. Ugh. She is so soft and warm, right out of bed. She's much better than any anti-stress toy I've ever seen. I used to make up for all the nerves ruined by that brute. Why is he even allowed at this job? He isn't even good enough for it at all. For one thing, he's a man, and nitwits like him don't belong in a small paradise. And I definitely look better in frilly aprons than him. I smile wider as I press myself against Mistress once even more. Her skin is soft and supple. Evelyn winces, but doesn't push me away. Hey, don't squeeze me that so hard. It hurts. Look at the little hearts in her eyes. I don't think I squeezed her too hard, though. But it's okay. I can release her just a bit. It's a wonderful morning after all. Good morning. Hehe. I've already been very helpful. I want her to praise me. I need to be praised a lot. She might scratch behind my ear, or rub my tummy, or even... Ginger, are you done? A spleet shout comes from inside the store. This time it sounds even more threatening. Darn. I instantly separate myself from the warm, soft body. You should go. Christian won't make it through without your help. Mistress looks at me with a special tenderness. She's always taking care of me, defending me, and protecting me from any unwanted advances. I can't even imagine what would happen if I found out my identity as an exquisite cat, and anyone but the government. So yeah, I'm a cat person. I frown again. I don't like the outcome at all. Though, only an idiot would guess what I am. I stop at the mirror hanging on the corridor wall. A cute maid dress, bows, and ribbons, a hat with ears. As long as I work here, I can tell people I'm just a uniform. But I won't be able to hide the truth forever. Well, I can pretend to be a teenage girl who likes wearing stylish hats. But it's a huge... Oh, sorry guys. Oh, yawned. Huge stretch. My ears are invisible no matter how thoroughly I hide them. Even if I press them against my head, I don't want to cut them off. What can I do to make them less noticeable? Ginger. Whoops. Oh, I see. So, my cat ears are out of my made thing. Okay, I'm coming. Bonnet, I think it's called? Huh. I nod and get to cloths and scribe the floor with them. Ugh, my calm day is ruined. I mutter quiet profanities about the tyrant as I mop the floor with cloth. Calm days are supposed to be arriving after last week's sale, but no, that would be too easy for him. What about parity and kinship? What about equal rights? Why did Mistress tell me to listen to him? Don't tell me that those two are an item. Ugh, that has to be impossible. Stupid loon. Christian is dressed according to the dress code. A t-shirt and a store signature cute apron. All he needs now are cat ears. I need to talk to Evelyn about buying him a headband with those, so he'll suffer and blush. He's standing at the register, serving the infrequent buyers that arrived today. From time to time, he glances at me and turns away again. He has a crush on me. Uh-oh. I mean a right click. Where there's no one else in the store, he pretends to be doing something important, with his nose stuck in the phone. The floor is glossy. Now I can see my uniform in it. It's the most useless activity in the world. There's a spot right there. He points at the first corner of the hall and waves his hand as like some sort of king giving an order. What? I'm taken back, looking for any sign of dirt. I squint and examine the floor once more. There's nothing there. Wait. Shouldn't we be... I am the one saying that. There's nothing there. He laughs and switches his attention back to the phone. What's so funny about that? My eye is almost twitching. Okay, that's it! That had enough. He's torturing... He just loves torturing me. I throw the mop on the floor and kick his ass. And decides to head towards the register. Christian doesn't even look in my direction. I tell him what I think of him, and I put him back in his place. He'll be the one washing floors from now on. Oh, phone rings. But my plan is not meant to happen. The store's phone is ringing, so I have to walk decisively towards it instead. One of the sacred duties I can't ignore. I'll have plenty of time to shout at him later, though. Hello? 4-Pet store? How can I help you? No one answers me, but I can definitely hear someone breathing. Hello? 4-Pet store? How can I help you? Do you need something? I keep waiting for about a minute, but no one answers. The only thing I hear is quiet, shaky breathing. What is one of those perverts? I was warned about those weirdos, but I didn't know they would call the store in the middle of the day. I send the receiver back down, even though it is technically not very polite. Christian looks up from the gadget and tenses, watching me closely. Is everything okay? Yes, it's fine. I guess someone dialed the wrong number. If I tell him, he'll crack. There's something a little bit off about his spelling in some of these words. He'll crack some kind of jokes. He knows an endless number of them, and that'll be all the help he provides. There's no need to feed a troll who's already quite fat. My shift has ended anyway. I'll do something more pleasant. Now it's your turn to wash the floor and do everything else. I snort and go upstairs. Oh, what the hell? They have the love logo. Huh. I'm so glad I only worked till noon today. It'd be quite a task to look at a sour face all day. I spent the rest of the day educating myself and reading interesting articles about different topics. My only slight distraction is answering a couple of texts. In the evening, I take a bubble bath and go to bed. Mistress comes back after midnight as well. Is it noon or midnight? Which is it? Open my eyes wide, and I look at the sun. The sun's up. I guess it's time for me to do some useful stuff, then beg my charming mistress to praise me. I sit on the edge of my bed and ponder. Oops. My shift starts after lunch today, which means I can occupy myself with something pleasant, like sleep more or go to the kitchen and nick something tasty. Or I can go to the store and help there, but I don't really want to do that. What if I was told to wash the floor again? Ugh. On the other hand, I'll get a chance to ruin that idiot's mood early in the morning. His face can get any more sour, that is. Let's have breakfast.
Meow.
Meow. My stomach grumbles treacherously. I should definitely eat. Preferably something meaty and filling, but a bun will do to begin with as well. I quickly put my favorite nightie, pull on my favorite nightie, walk yawning into the kitchen. Should I have already been wearing the nightie? I don't even know. The nearer I get to the kitchen, the more I smell a delicate aroma. Smells so good. Baking! Who could possibly be up this early to cook? Is that moron? No way. He never does anything like this. I waved that thought off. Mistress rarely wakes up early than I, and when she does, it's to drive to the city for business, not to cook. I can bet it's the mistress. I keep believing that. I like this thought much more than any other. Now I have motivation to wake up completely. Into the kitchen, I can run. Aha, Evelyn! In her pajamas! Again in pajamas! My happiness, my pajamas! Evelyn, I want to help! Ouch. I stumbled over the edge of the thick rug that I had the misfortune not to notice. After skipping on one foot and trying to catch my balance, I clumsily fall right behind her. Owie. Sorry. Booty. I like the booty. Excuse me, I was just trying to murder someone. Mistress seems to be so preoccupied with the delicious smelling food she's making that she pays no attention to me. She becomes more aware of my fall only when I utter a sound similar to the squeal of a wounded dog. Oh, Ginger, are you okay? Uh-huh. I sprawl myself on the floor, an interesting sight unfolds to me. It's Evelyn murdering. Evelyn is in her pajamas, and at the edge of the top of her top is slightly hiked up. Oh, why is that? Making her lacy panties visible along the spot that's usually hidden from view. I don't know, girl. We saw it earlier. Her graceful back is arched, her butt sticking out, and her slender legs are on her tiptoes. Human clothes are magnificent, after all, and I can see her curves and her more. So I can easily imagine Evelyn's totally naked. I feel really hot for some reason. I like to watch the bodies and silhouettes of women. They are so soft and smooth and graceful and hairless. I cringe slightly. I can look at the shape of this particular woman all day long. I see you are enjoying yourself. Are you going to lie there all day? Smiling, she invites me to share the morning with her, with no signs of obstructionist. Well, theoretically, I'm not fully awake yet, so I can now lounge about a bit more. This rug is super soft after all. I chuckle and Evelyn only shakes her head. Who will help me bake this delicious dessert then? At 6 a.m. in the noon time. I don't even know what time it is. It's so vague. May I just lay down here and wake up once more everything's baked and done? If you do, you'll be eating alone. I have to leave quite soon. I need some papers. And I was going to wake you to watch the oven, then turn it off when it's done. I flip on my tummy and roll on all fours, then push off the floor and stand up tall in the blink of an eye. Alright, I pout slightly, but I'll stretch out my hands. Oh, let me help. I come closer and start energetically stirring the cream cheese in the bowl. To it, Evelyn adds a couple of eggs and a cup of the crushed almonds. It's for the next batch of cupcakes to eat for breakfast. Evelyn nods at the oven with the cupcakes I'll soon be eating. I wonder how many cupcakes are waiting in there to get in my mouth. Cream cheese cupcakes, with nuts. My tail starts swaying involuntarily with anticipation, matching the movement of mixing hand. to the edge of my night shift ups. You should be a little more discreet. We're not alone in this house anymore. Christian might see things he shouldn't see. The brute isn't interested in me sexually, and he doesn't go upstairs anyways. That's why it's okay for me not to hide my animalistic nature up here. I wave her off and continue mixing. Whoa. She comes up closer to me like a caring mother, and she tucks my tail in and fixes up my nightie, tugging it back down. A pleasant shiver runs down my body, and I blush and freeze on the spot for a few seconds. My tail is very sensitive. I barely touch it myself, and now her touch is warm, firm, and present. That's it. My time is up. She looks at the watch and pulls her apron off herself. It nearly falls into the nearest chair. I leave the kitchen and cupcakes to you. She strokes my head, and I walk out of the room. I hear a gentle farewell from out of the corridor. Just don't burn the place down. I frown. It's not like that's ever happened. Meanwhile, the oven's like, just like completely inflamed. It looks like the mistress has no clue about my tail sensitivity. I can make use of this fact later. No, that would be too much. Blood rushes to my cheeks even more. No, I'm not that selfish. Plus, mistress wouldn't be happy if I started approaching her in that way. No. I shouldn't even think about it. I switch my attention to the cupcakes. I make culinary masterpieces quite often. I'd even say it's my duty to cook, to clean, and to wash their hair. I sigh. But how else can I possibly help ambitious Evelyn? She's out often on business, and when she comes back, she's tired, rumpled, and weary. I don't know what goes on at her business meeting, but I guess that sometimes she goes through some intense negotiations. I'm sure she also often has... What? She also has to prove she is right and overpower presumptuous men? I smile to myself, imagining a strict woman who makes men do her bidding. When dessert is ready, successfully covered with molten chocolate, I put on the windowsill to cool, and I decide to help out at the store. I guess I'll treat myself very soon, and even with that treat, that ignorant demon. I'm back. While I was away, Christian finished all the preparations. He put all the newly shipped goods in place, opened the door, put the sandwich board with the sales ad out, and put the stack of brochures at the register. Well, in spite of his behavior, I have to admit, he does 100% of his job. I thought we just said he doesn't, like earlier. When it comes to it, he's even better than me. I guess that's why Evelyn gave him a higher position than store. In that case, I can understand her reasoning. The rest of the day passes without incident. There are only a few customers, but all of them spend quite a lot of money on our goods. If it sticks, we'll be able to set up a small banquet for ourselves at the end of the month, as usual. Mistress returns late at night and quietly goes in the kitchen, doing her best not to wake anyone up. I always wait for her return, even if she appears at the crack of dawn. I hear her wary stride and the quickling of her heels. She approaches the house. Of course, I can hear her in a room behind its walls. My sensitive ears allow me to hear her taking a plate of food from the fridge, pouring cold tea for herself, and eating slowly. After eating, she usually goes to her bedroom and takes a shower, but there are times she falls asleep on the kitchen table, just like today. When it happens, I go to the kitchen and carefully cover her with a warm blanket, just like today. I'll be sure to tell her off for being so neglectful of herself in the morning, but right now, she should rest. Okay. I guess I'm lying down. The rest of the week passes in a flash, even though we don't really have a lot of customers. I guess that's the reason why I don't feel like a dog tired by the end of the week. I yawn and stretch in my bed. I feel like I could end up to be something useful. I do my best to fill my short life with happy events, never wasting a moment. After all, who knows which of these cats' lives is the ninth one? I sigh. Or should I just enjoy myself at least one day a year? I could play an MMORPG, though I haven't been online in a while. My account might have been hacked by now. Alright everybody, I think I'll just play the first 25 minutes of this game. If you guys want me to continue the series, please let me know. Leave a like, comment, and or subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.